Anthony Budo, Journey Evolution, and in this video, we are going to take a look at the quote, "Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't." So are you ready? Let's go. All right, my friends, let's jump right in. I want to start out by asking you, have you ever questioned your own inner strength in the face of a challenge? And at that time, did you think you would ever be able to overcome it? And pushing through that adversity, are you a stronger person now than before? Take a few minutes now. Think about those situations or challenges where at the time you never thought you'd be able to get through it. And yet, here you are. Acknowledge the fact that you overcame that situation and you are a stronger person for it. This quote is powerful because how often do we forget to recognize all of those times where in the moment we never expected we would be able to overcome it, yet here we are still standing. There are so many relatable instances that we can discuss here, whether it's a physical, financial, or an emotional situation. However, I think the most meaningful to many people is the strength to overcome the end of a relationship. The end of a relationship with someone who you truly cared about can be one of the most challenging times in a person's life, no matter what age. Think back to a time when you experienced that. Can you recall how you felt in that moment? To say it felt devastating, I'm sure, is a complete understatement. In that heart-crushing moment, did you ever expect that you would be able to get through it? To have the strength to swim out of that sea of raging emotions, gasping for air, to muster up enough power to pick up the pieces of your broken self and continue. I think it's safe to say that we've all experienced that before. We've all been there. Yet stop and look around right now. Look at where you are right now versus back to that moment where you perceived that it was one of the most impossible things to overcome. I can remember those moments vividly in my mind, the pain that I experienced within me. And it was hard. It hurt. The thought of being able to overcome that pain, especially in the moment, seemed like it was so far away. But guess what? I overcame it, and I'm much stronger for it. And that's where our true strength comes from. It comes from those moments, those challenges, those struggles, those situations where we never thought we'd be able to make it through, where that constant test of our will becomes routine and our self-doubt holds us prisoner. So take time now to acknowledge those times where you believed you would not persevere. And how have you managed to do so? And what is the strength that you gained in the process? So how does this quote inspire you? Tell me about an experience, relationship or otherwise, where in that moment you never expected you'd be able to overcome that. And how does it feel now to be able to say proudly that you did? If there is anything that you are still battling with right now, and you're questioning your ability to move beyond it, and you are looking for some support, feel free to reach out to me. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. Together, we become stronger individuals. Educate, engage, evolve, and I will see you soon.